So what are
Yeah.
2 or 3 things that a new leader could do to start practicing coaching skills, maybe before they're even in that leadership role, just to get a visceral understanding of what a coach does or says, so that when they are promoted to a leadership role, they kind of have that down already?
Yeah. And it's such a great point, because that transition from being the expert to being the leader, it is a real change. And the more equipped you are for that with, for example, coaching skills, the easier that transition is actually going to be. And so just some simple things that you can do are really moving from telling people what you know as a first step to asking them, what do they know? Using really open questions. So what questions? How questions? So what do you think we should do first? As opposed to saying, well, I think we should do this first. Yeah. So just changing the dialogue a little bit, using open questions, because you will discover some amazing things just by asking some open questions. You'll learn a whole lot, which is going to support your leadership as well, because you just broaden your kind of understanding and perspective and get insight into the way that other people think, which is advantageous. So asking great questions, and of course, doing really great listening. I think in so many conversations, in so many meetings in business, people are listening for the gap to speak, as opposed to actually listening to what is being shared with them. And you will do a lot more learning and gain a lot more insight by actually listening to the information that is shared with you, because only then do you know what the right thing is to speak about next. And so with that, I guess, is just kind of let go of the need to always be speaking. If that's, you know, for us extroverts, that might be part of it. So that would be my 2 big tips: is ask really great open questions. So questions you don't actually know the answer to necessarily. Do great listening. But the third thing, which I think is a challenge for all of us, is to try to avoid judging the information that comes to you. So don't apply your own perspectives immediately over the top of that information to say, oh, that's right or that's wrong. It's we're listening for understanding. You know, what can we gain from that information that we don't have already? And I think that's a great starting point if you want to become a leader with a coaching approach who can tap into, you know, all of that wisdom that's around you.